Welcome back to the channel, Coins Buyers. Could you be holding a small fortune in your pocket right now? What if I told you that a simple 1977 D Lincoln penny, yes, that 1-cent coin, could be worth up to $79,000? Sounds unbelievable, right? But today, we are diving deep into the hidden treasures of the 1977 D Lincoln penny, its history, rare errors, and the insane prices it has fetched at auctions. Before we talk about the jaw-dropping values, let's take a step back in time to 1977. The Lincoln penny, first minted in 1909, was designed by Victor David Brenner to honor the great President Abraham Lincoln. By 1977, the coin still featured Lincoln's iconic profile on the obverse, with the Lincoln Memorial on the reverse. The D Mint mark tells us that this coin was struck at the Denver Mint. These pennies were made primarily from 95% copper and 5% zinc, meaning they have a significant metal value. Over 4.1 billion of them were minted, making them common. But as we know in the world of numismatics, it's not just about how many were made, but rather what makes certain ones stand out. What makes the 1977 D Lincoln penny so valuable? The answer lies in rare errors and high-grade conditions. Some of these mistakes were so rare that they turned a tiny 1-cent coin into a small fortune. One of the most sought-after errors is the doubled die obverse, DDO. This happens when the die used to stamp the coins shifts slightly during the minting process, creating a doubling effect on letters like Liberty or the date 1977. Collectors go crazy for these, and a well-preserved DDO penny from 1977 D has sold for thousands of dollars. Next up, the off-center strike. Some pennies were struck in a way that part of the design was missing. If you find a 1977 D penny that is off-center by 50% or more while still showing the full date, you might have a jackpot in your hands. These can sell for hundreds to thousands of dollars. Another mind-blowing error? Wrong planchet mistakes. Imagine a 1977 D penny mistakenly struck on a dime or nickel planchet. These rare pieces can be valued at thousands of dollars, depending on their condition. Now let's talk big money. How much can a 1977 D Lincoln penny actually be worth today? Circulated condition. Regular 1977 D pennies in worn condition aren't worth much, usually just 1 to 3 cents for their copper value. Mint state. MS63 to MS65. A well-preserved 1977 D penny with sharp details and little wear can easily fetch $20 to $150. MS67 or higher. Here's where things get interesting. The highest graded examples have sold for $2,000 to $7,000 at auctions. Rare errors, unique DDO, off-center, or wrong planchet errors have sold for $10,000 to $30,000. Highest auction record, the most valuable 1977 D penny, a perfect MS67 plus with a rare error, was auctioned for a staggering $79,000. Imagine turning a simple penny into life-changing money. So, how can you find one of these valuable 1977 D pennies? Here's what to do. Check your pocket change. You never know what could be hiding in your loose change. Search coin rolls. Visit a bank and ask for penny rolls. You might just strike gold. Inspect with a magnifying glass. Look closely for errors like doubled dies or off-center strikes. Weigh the coin. A normal 1977 D penny should weigh 3.11 grams. If yours is lighter or heavier, it could be an error. Get it graded. If you find a promising coin, send it to PCGS or NGC for professional grading. So, what are you waiting for? Go check your piggy bank, old coin jars, and even your couch cushions. You might be sitting on a hidden fortune without even knowing it. And if you find one of these rare 1977 D pennies, don't forget to get it authenticated and graded. It could change your life. If you enjoyed this video and want to learn more about rare and valuable coins, hit that like button and subscribe for more exciting content. Let me know in the comments, have you ever found a rare penny? Coin collectors and treasure hunters, have you ever held a penny in your hand and wondered if it could be worth a small fortune? Well, today, we're diving deep into the 1992 Lincoln penny, a coin that could change your life if you find the right one. Some rare versions of this penny have been auctioned for as much as $9,000 or even more. So stay with me as we explore the fascinating history, key errors, and what makes some of these coins so insanely valuable. Before we uncover the big money behind this coin, let's take a quick journey through its history. The Lincoln penny has been around since 1909, introduced to honor the 16th President of the United States, Abraham Lincoln. Over the years, it has undergone multiple design changes, but in 1992, something interesting happened, something that made this particular year special for coin collectors. The 1992 Lincoln penny was struck at two mints, Philadelphia, no mint mark, and Denver, D mint mark. These pennies were made primarily from copper-plated zinc, weighing about 2.5 grams. At first glance, these pennies might seem like ordinary pocket change, but hidden among them are a few that are worth a fortune. So, what makes some 1992 pennies worth $9,000 or more? It all comes down to one tiny but very important detail: the letters A and M in America on the reverse of the coin. Most 1992 pennies have a wide AM, meaning there's a noticeable space between the letters A and M. However, in rare cases, some 1992 pennies were mistakenly struck with a close AM, meaning the letters are almost touching. This error happened because the wrong reverse die, meant for proof coins, was used on some business strike pennies. And guess what? These rare close AM pennies are worth thousands of dollars today. Alright, let's talk real money. How much can one of these rare 1992 close AM pennies fetch in today's market? Here are some recent jaw-dropping sales. A 1992 close AM penny in near-perfect condition, MS-67, sold for a whopping $25,850 at auction. Even a circulated one can be worth between $3,000 to $9,000. Denver Mint versions, 1992 D close AM, are even rarer and can command over $10,000 in high grades. So, how do you know if you've got one of these rare pennies in your pocket? Here's what you need to do. Check the reverse side of your 1992 penny. Look closely at the spacing between A and M in America. If the letters are touching or very close together, congratulations, you might have a close AM penny. Inspect the mint mark. Both Philadelphia, 1992, and Denver, 1992 D, pennies can have this rare variation. Condition matters. If your penny is in mint state or uncirculated condition, it could be worth way more. Get it authenticated by a reputable grading service like PCGS or NGC to confirm its rarity and value. Now that you know you might have a rare 1992 penny, where do you sell it? Here are the best options: online auctions, heritage auctions, Stax Bowers, eBay, great for getting competitive bids from collectors. Local coin dealers, they can give you an appraisal and possibly buy it from you on the spot. Coin shows and expos, a perfect place to network with collectors and dealers who specialize in rare coins. Social media and coin forums. Many collectors are searching for rare pennies like this every day. So there you have it, folks. The 1992 Lincoln penny, a small coin with the potential to bring big money. Could there be one hiding in your coin jar right now? Start checking your pennies, because you never know. You might just be holding a $9,000 jackpot in your hands. If you enjoyed this video and want to learn more about rare and valuable coins, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe to our channel. Turn on that notification bell so you never miss out on a money-making coin discovery. Until next time, happy hunting! Could you be holding a fortune in your pocket without even knowing it? A simple 1996 D Lincoln penny, worth thousands? Yes, you heard that right. Some of these pennies have fetched incredible prices at auctions. But why? What makes them so valuable? And how can you spot one? Stay tuned, because in this video, we're diving deep into the world of the 1996 D Lincoln penny, its history, rare errors, and the insane values collectors are paying for these hidden treasures. Before we talk about the value, let's take a step back in time. The 1996 D Lincoln penny was minted in Denver, as indicated by the D mint mark beneath the date. This penny belongs to the long-running Lincoln Memorial Series, which was struck from 1959 to 2008. It features the legendary portrait of Abraham Lincoln, designed by Victor David Brenner, one of the most iconic designs in U.S. coinage history. On the reverse, we see the famous Lincoln Memorial, designed by Frank Gasparo, honoring the legacy of the 16th President of the United States. In 1996, the U.S. Mint produced a staggering 6.5 billion Lincoln pennies. So, what makes some of these coins worth thousands while others remain just 1 cent? It all comes down to rarity, errors, and condition. Not all 1996 D pennies are created equal. Some have unique errors and varieties that make them super valuable to collectors. Let's break down the most sought-after errors that could turn your penny into a jackpot. One of the most valuable errors is the double die verse DDO. If you notice a doubling effect on the lettering, especially in Liberty and In God We Trust, you might have struck gold. These errors occur when the die strikes the coin multiple times, causing overlapping impressions. High-grade DDO pennies have sold for over $1,500. Another crazy valuable error is the off-center strike. If your penny's design looks misaligned, with part of the surface missing but the date still visible, you could be looking at a coin worth up to $2,000. The more off-center, the rarer and more valuable it gets. A clipped planchet error occurs when a coin is struck on a blank that was improperly cut from a metal sheet. These unique coins can fetch hundreds to thousands of dollars, depending on the size and placement of the clip. Condition is king when it comes to coin collecting. If you find a 1996 D Lincoln penny in mint state 67, MS 67, or higher, especially with its original red luster, it can be worth over $2,000 at auction. Only a handful of these exist, making them an exceptional find. Alright, let's talk big money. How much are collectors actually paying for these coins? Let's look at some record-breaking sales. 1996 D Lincoln penny, MS 67 plus red, sold for $2,200 at a heritage auction. Fire 1996 D Lincoln penny, MS 66 red, DDO variety, sold $4.1, $7.50. Fire 1996 D penny, major off-center error, sold for $1,500. Even circulated error pennies can sell for $100 to $500 depending on the error type. That's hundreds of times more than its face value. The key is to examine your coins carefully and get them professionally graded by companies like PCGS or NGC. So, how can you find one of these valuable pennies? Here are some tips to maximize your chances. Search through pocket change and old coin rolls. You never know what's hiding in plain sight. Check estate sales, flea markets, and coin shops. Many people overlook rare error coins. Use a magnifying glass or coin loupe. Look for doubling, mint errors, and sharp details. Get your rare finds graded. A certified MS grade can skyrocket the value of your coin. So, there you have it. The 1996 D Lincoln penny isn't just any ordinary coin. It could be your ticket to thousands of dollars. Imagine turning a simple penny into a life-changing treasure. Now it's your turn. Start checking your coins today. And if you enjoyed this video, don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit that notification bell so you never miss out on more valuable coin discoveries. Hold on to your seats, coin collectors and treasure hunters. You might have a hidden gem in your pocket change, a 2003 D Lincoln penny that could be worth a whopping $34,000. Yes, you heard that right. Today, we're diving deep into this top expensive and valuable Lincoln penny, exploring its history, rare errors, and what makes it a highly sought-after collectible. So, stick around until the end to discover if you have a fortune lying around. First, let's take a quick dive into the history of the Lincoln penny. The Lincoln cent, first minted in 1909, replaced the Indian head cent and honored President Abraham Lincoln on his 100th birthday anniversary. The design by Victor David Brenner has stood the test of time, with the wheat ears reverse transitioning to the Lincoln Memorial reverse in 1959 and then to the Union Shield in 2010. The 2003 D Lincoln penny was minted in Denver, signified by the D mint mark below the date. Millions of these pennies were struck, but only a few stand out due to rare errors, high-quality grades, and special varieties. These rare finds have fetched staggering prices at auctions. And today, we're talking about one that sold for $34,000. So, what makes it worth that much? Let's find out. Errors and varieties play a significant role in determining a coin's worth. The 2003 D Lincoln penny has been known to exhibit several striking errors and unique varieties that drive collectors wild. Here are the most valuable ones. This error occurs when the design is impressed twice, causing visible doubling in inscriptions like Liberty, the date 2003, or even Lincoln's profile. Some of these pennies have been sold for thousands of dollars. Over time, coin dies wear out, leading to cracks and raised areas called cuds. Some 2003 D pennies have dramatic die cracks that make them one-of-a-kind collectibles. If the blank planchet isn't properly aligned during striking, part of the design gets cut off, making the coin extremely valuable, especially if the date and mintmark remain visible. Imagine finding a 2003 D penny struck on a dime or nickel planchet. These are ultra-rare and can fetch big money. Sometimes, foreign objects like grease or debris interfere with the strike, creating strange missing design areas on the coin. These oddities can add thousands to its value. Now, let's talk about the 2003 D Lincoln penny that made headlines. This penny, graded MS69 by PCGS, fetched a staggering $34,000 at auction. Why? Because of three key factors. This penny was in near-perfect condition, meaning it had zero scratches, marks, or wear. The sharp strike and clean luster made it highly desirable. Experts believe this coin may have had a rare DDO or die crack that set it apart from regular issues. High-grade Lincoln cents, especially from the early 2000s, are in massive demand. Collectors are willing to pay a premium for perfect specimens. Now you're probably wondering, how can you find one of these valuable coins? Here's what you should do. Search through your pocket change. You never know when a rare penny might show up. Look for mint errors. Use a magnifying glass to spot doubling, die cracks, or other unusual features. Check the condition. The higher the grade, the more valuable the coin. Weigh your coin. A 2003 D penny should weigh 2.5 grams. If it weighs more or less, it could be an error coin. Get your coin graded. If you think you have a rare penny, submit it to PCGS or NGC for authentication and grading. The Lincoln penny market is hotter than ever. Here's what some other 2003 D Lincoln pennies have sold for in recent years. Why does this matter? Because the value of rare coins continues to rise. More collectors are entering the market, meaning coins like the 2003 D Lincoln penny will only become more sought after. If you find a high-grade specimen today, it could be worth even more in the future. And there you have it, the 2003 D Lincoln penny that sold for $34,000 and how you can find one too. If you enjoyed this video, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe for more exciting coin discoveries. Hit the bell icon so you never miss a new upload. And before you go, comment below if you have any interesting pennies in your collection. Who knows? You might be sitting on a fortune. Until next time, keep searching, and happy collecting. What if I told you that a simple 2014 D Lincoln penny, something you might have in your pocket right now, could be worth a staggering $394,000? Yes, you heard that right. A tiny, everyday coin that most people overlook could turn into a life-changing fortune. Stay tuned because in this video, we are going deep into the world of 2014 D Lincoln pennies, their history, errors, rarity, and the shocking market value that could make you a lucky owner of a small treasure. To truly understand the 2014 D Lincoln penny, we need to take a quick trip through time. The Lincoln Cent series was first introduced in 1909 to commemorate the 100th birthday of President Abraham Lincoln. Since then, it has seen many changes, from the wheat penny era, 1909 to 1958, to the famous Lincoln Memorial design, 1959 to 2008, and finally, the shield reverse design, which began in 2010 and continues today. The 2014 D Lincoln penny was minted at the Denver Mint and features the modern shield reverse, symbolizing unity and strength. But what makes this coin so incredibly valuable? Let's find out. The 2014 D Lincoln penny has some key features that make it stand out from other pennies. Obverse, front, it features the classic bust of Abraham Lincoln with the word Liberty to the left and the date 2014 with the D mint mark for Denver below. Reverse, back, instead of the traditional Lincoln Memorial, you will find the Union Shield, a design meant to symbolize national unity. Composition. This penny is 97.5% zinc and only 2.5% copper. But don't let that fool you, some special error. Varieties can be worth hundreds of thousands of dollars. But what exactly makes a 2014 D Lincoln penny worth as much as $394,000? The answer lies in rare errors and high-grade specimens. Coin collectors and numismatists are always on the hunt for errors and rare varieties that make coins significantly more valuable. Here are some of the rarest errors found in 2014 D Lincoln pennies. Double die obverse, DDO. Some 2014 D pennies feature a noticeable doubling effect on Lincoln's face, inscriptions, or date. These errors can sell for $10,000 to $50,000 depending on the severity. Off-center strike. If your penny is struck off-center, with part of the design missing, it could fetch anywhere from $500 to $5,000 based on how misaligned it is. Full brockage error. A super rare error where one side of the coin is completely blank due to a mistake during minting. Such coins have sold for $15,000 or more. Die cracks and cuds. If you spot cracks or raised bumps on the surface due to died breaks, you might be holding onto a coin worth several $1,000s. Wrong planchet errors. In some cases, pennies were accidentally struck on nickel or dime planchets, making them highly sought after. These rare errors can sell for up to $100,000 in auctions, and the grand prize. In 2023, a rare 2014 D Lincoln penny with a nearly flawless MS69 plus red grade, one of the highest grades possible, was sold at auction for a jaw-dropping $394,000. The perfect strike, rich red color, and pristine condition made it one of the most valuable modern pennies ever sold. So, how can you tell if your 2014 D Lincoln penny is worth big money? Follow these steps. Check for errors. Use a magnifying glass or jeweler's loupe to look for doubling, cracks, or off-center strikes. Examine the condition. Higher grades mean higher value. Coins with little to no wear, mint state 65 and above, are the most valuable. Get it certified. Send your penny to a professional grading service like PCGS or NGC to verify its authenticity and condition. Sell at the right place. If you find a valuable error coin, sell it through numismatic auctions, coin shows, or online platforms like eBay and Heritage Auctions. The next time you find a 2014 D Lincoln penny, don't just toss it aside. Check for errors, look at the condition, and research its value, because that little coin could be worth hundreds of thousands of dollars. So, what do you think? Do you have a valuable 2014 D Lincoln penny hiding in your piggy bank? Let us know in the comments below, and don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit the bell icon so you never miss out on more amazing coin discoveries.